Hello, everyone. This is Ramadhani. I really appreciate your presence here today. And I really hope that we are going to have a very wonderful session today and discuss on the future of work for refugee. Yeah, the webinar is supposed to start at 3 o'clock, but I hope we can just give some other participants like another 5 minutes so that we can be more of us in the call, so that no one can be left behind. So I'll just like to apologize for 5 minutes until other attendees join the call. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, thank you once again for your patience, and I appreciate your attendance joining us today. And I really hope that we can now all just get started. The rest can just find us as we proceed. First of all, I'd like to confirm if we can all see my screen. I mean, what I'm presenting, so that before I move forward. So just someone can just type in the chats if they can see my presentation or not, so that we can all be on the same page. Anyone who can confirm? Thank you. Nope. This side cannot see. Jamari can see it. Um, okay, that's great. Um, maybe Mr. Desaya, I don't know how we can maybe could you maybe try to refresh the page, or try to leave and then join back to the call? I think that one it might fix it. But yeah, so I really believe that most of us can see it using the software. Okay, you can leave and then just uh, join back. Yeah, okay. So let's get started. So good afternoon, everyone, once more, and I'll just welcome you once more to this exciting webinar on the future of work for refugees, connecting skills to global market with Opengates. I am Ramazani Momedi, one of the co-founder of Opengates, and I'm honored to be here today to talk about how freelancing is creating opportunities for refugee and displaced individuals. Yeah. Um, so freelancing isn't just about working remotely. It's about breaking barriers, accessing global clients and building financial independence. Yeah, so in this webinar, we're going to discuss on how to get started as a freelancer and secure online jobs if you're new into these fields. And then we're also going to discuss the best freelance skills to develop, and also how Open Gates connect refugee freelancers to the real work opportunity. Um, and also we're going to get to see the steps to avoid scams and ensure the secure payment and grow your career. Plus, you're also going to hear a real success story from refugee freelancer who are already thriving in the field. And I really hope that most of them are already joined in this call. And they're they're our speakers today. So, as I said, I'm Ramazani, and I'd like to give a moment to welcome all our speakers in this today's webinar. We have Zakaria, we have Manahil from Solidarity Initiative for Refugee. We have Axon from Kifobli, Kalube Initiative for Better Life. And then we have Fazili from Open Gates, and I. So I'll give the chance to Zakaria so that he can say hello and just have a brief introduction of him in this call. And then Manahil will follow, and then followed by Axo, and then Nathanael will follow. And yeah, we move to the other section. Welcome, Zakaria.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Zakaria, as you said. So I'm a freelancer. I think I have joined this journey since 2018. So up to now, I'm still pushing on the field, and the things is going very well. So pleasure to be here in this webinar and sharing our experience and our skill that we have gained through the way to our colleagues, my fellow refugees. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Zakaria, for your brief introduction. we now move to Manahil so that she can also introduce herself and also the organization where she's coming from. Welcome, Madam Manahil.
Okay. Hi. Good afternoon. Um, Maybe just to do a brief introduction. Manahil Solidarity Initiative for Refugees. It's nice being here, and I just hope for the best. I feel like this discussion is going to be fruitful and will as well bring out the aspect of solidarity initiative for refugees supporting freelancers in this. Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful. And thank you for the brief introduction. Um, and now we'll move to Mr. Axon from Kifobli to also give us a brief info introduction. And then we then move to Fazili to wrap up the introduction from the speakers.
Hi, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Axo Kaposho from Kalobe Initiative for Better Life. And I thanks the Open Gate for this kind of initiative, gathering youth and talk about the freelancing opportunities around. And I think this session of today will be fruitful and we'll learn from each other. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Axo. This is Axo from Kalube Initiative for Better Life, located in Kalube, as the name goes. Yeah, I appreciate so much for being with us today. And then we'll move to Mr. Fazili to also have a brief info, a brief introduction. Welcome.
Yes, hello, good afternoon. By the name Fazili Nathaniel from Opengate. Currently working with Opengate as the Chief Marketing Officer. Today, I'm very excited to share insights about freelancing, about digital career, and how Opengate we are trying to transform lives through freelancing. Feel welcome today, and I'm happy to be with you today. Great.
Lovely. Really appreciate the vibe and the spirits that we have today. Yeah. So before we dive into today's content, I'll just like let's take a moment to connect. So we have a freelancers and aspiring digital professional joining us from different places, and would love to know where you are from. So please take a moment to answer the poll that I'm going to launch in the Momentum team, so that you can just feel where, I mean, you can just click where you're joining us from, and yeah, so that we can all know if you're from Kakuma, joining from Kakuma 1, from Kakuma 2, Kakuma 3, Kakuma 4, or Calibre Village 1, Village 2, or if you don't find your location, if you're in Nairobi or Dadaab, or if your location is not listed, so you can just add it on the chat. So you can check from your chat, and then you will see a section where you can just fill your pool, like where you're joining us. Yeah, so I've seen like there's people joining from Nairobi. Thank you so much. Yeah, 2 people have responded, 3 people joining it from Nairobi. What 2 person joining from 40% joining from Kakuma 2. Yeah, the rest, please let's select. Just you can just click on your chat and then fill where you are from. So on the pool, you just click where you're joining from, and then we'll see the majority of people. So as of now, majority of our attendees, they are from Nairobi, followed by people in Kakuma 2, and then joining people from Kakuma 2. Okay, so I can see that most are now coming from Nairobi and Kakuma 1. So let's just do this real quick. Click your pool, answer where you are from the pool that I've just shared. Let's do it real quick. Yeah, someone from Kakuma 3. And that's really amazing. We have Hamza from Kalobeye. Okay. All right. Yes, we have one person is Mr. Brian from Malaba. Did I say it correctly? Yeah, from Malaba, and then we have Kambale from Kakuma 1. Tabitha from Arupe Center, Kakuma 1. Thank you so much, Madam Tabitha, for joining us. And then, yeah, if you have not joined, only 13 people have responded. So I'll really appreciate if more and more can, yeah, just tell us where you are and let's connect. Wonderful. That's really amazing. Thank you so much for those who have shared with us where you're joining from. And we have someone from Kiambu joining from Kakuma. Oh, he's on his journey to Kakuma. Welcome to Kakuma, Hamza. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your presence. And we have Mr. Paul from Kakuma 1, Don Bosco. Lovely, lovely. So we have people from a very reputable organization and experienced people here. Yeah, I really appreciate that. And thank you so much all for joining us. Oh, we have someone from Malawi. So this is Steven, Ndugu Steven from Malawi. We have someone joining from Sacenta. Yeah, that's really great. And I hope people can just go in from the chat and say hey to their colleague, and let's connect from there. Now, I really appreciate and thank you for joining us. So this webinar is designed to help both new and experienced freelancers succeed in the world of remote work. So by the end of these sessions, this is what we expect to cover. So we expect that we should gain a clear understanding of how to start freelancing and secure global jobs, knowledge of the top in-demand skills and where to learn them, an insight on how Opengates connect freelancers with real clients, aspiration from real refugee freelancers who are already succeeding, and then we'll have some awareness of how to avoid freelancing scam and ensure secure payments. Practical strategy from industry experts and fellow freelancers. All right. So this is not just a learning session, just to let you know. It's an interactive discussion where you'll get the chance to ask questions, share your experience, to connect with others, and then yeah. So let's dive into our first topic, and this will be the future of how freelancing will for refugee. Now, many refugee and displaced individuals struggle to find stable employment due to legal restriction, discrimination, and lack of access to local job markets. So traditional jobs often require work permits and residential documents, which can be hard to obtain for most of us. Even for those with professional experience, finding employment in a new country is literally difficult. But freelancing changed the game. Okay. So freelancing allows anyone anywhere to work without needing a work permit or physical presence in an office. So no location restriction, access to global clients, flexible work hours, and fair pay and secure transactions. Those are the kind of benefit that a freelancer can get. Like you can work from anywhere as long as you have internet access and compete for jobs based on skills, not nationalities or any other criteria that may affect or which might be in some companies. You can choose when and how much you want to work. And the digital platform like Opengate ensures safe payments. So freelancing is more than just remote work. It's a path to financial independence, stability, and self-reliance. Now, um, I so freelancing freelancing is a journey and everyone starts different. Some people begin with the skills and some people begin with the skills they already have, while others learn new skill before they land their first job. So I would really love to hear, like, if you are a freelancer, how did you start your freelancing journey? Did you start with writing, designing, customer support, or another skill? Did you take a course or learn from YouTube or just start applying for jobs? So what's your first freelancing job? And also, like if you're in that field, so how did you start your freelancing? And then you can just type your response in the chat, and then we'll take a moment to read some of your experience before moving to discuss the topic, the top independent, the tops in demand freelancing skills and how to get started in 2025. So we are all welcoming. You can just in the chat, in the meeting chat, you can just drop how you got started, like yeah, how did you get started and find yourself in the freelancing journey? Or if not, if you're not a freelancer at the moment, like what are your what are your skills that you do have? So the floor is open and I'll be reading all the response shared from the chat. Yeah, so welcome all guys. Yeah, so we have Tito who says he learned this on site classes and watching from YouTube. And yeah, this is the majority of people, most of us really started from inside class or maybe YouTube. Some people believe that YouTube is a world-free university. And Jamlock says that he's skilled in a sort of skill. So he had some skills, and that's where he started. And then Jean-Marie says I started freelancing after completing the training about IT. I mean, is it IT or it? Yeah. So he started the freelancing when he did a training. Yeah, so that's how he gained the skills. With Jamlock say he learned data annotation with humans in the loop. And then Mr. Ndugu Steven says, I started freelancing in the field of online translation. I was told by a friend who also helped me as well in terms of using the online resource, which is really, really nice. And by the way, online resources, they are always available for new and even experienced freelancers to upskill their skill that they do have. We have Mr. Mark here say, I'm planning to start freelancing after this training. I have writing skill. Yeah, so Mr. Mark says that he has some writing skill, but not yet a freelancer. Yeah, we always have a starting point. So we have Mr. Axon says that translation from my native language to English online and on site. Yeah, so he started as a translator in his from his language. So yeah, that's very nice one. Mr. Anthony says, started in college and I learned from a friend who was working at Odesk, or in brackets Upwork. Yeah, so he was endorsed by a friend of his. This is Mr. Anthony says, and we all have the starting point of when we realize, hey, you know what, I should really try the freelancing bit so that I can see what I can get from the skills. And this is, which is right, a very nice one. And I appreciate for those who share their journey. And we can now move to learn the top freelancing skill that are available. Oh, there is an income here with Mr. Apple says, I'm still new and I'm in a training session of becoming one and an ICT instructor in Don Bosco Technical Institute. That's really nice, Mr. Apul. And with the skills, if you're already an instructor, I would suggest that you should really try to see the skill that you can, how you can monetize your skill. You know, freelancing is always open for experienced people. Yeah, you should give it a shot. So we have Kuneng here says that I learned freelancing after learning front-end web development at SA. Yeah, so he is a front-end web developer. Really nice one. Yeah, developer are always needed. We have a challenge in documentation in other sector of job and trade. Freelancing is the way to go. Yeah, really true. This is Hamza. Yeah, so and I believe what Hamza is saying, it's really what most of refugees or displaced people in many countries do face, like the documentation. And that's really why we even started Opengates after going through reports from organizations like UNHCR. They really did a very insightful research, and they learned this thing, and we really had to give it a shot and try how best can we support our community. We don't need to wait for external people to do the thing for us. Yeah. And I really appreciate Hamza for bringing that one up. Yeah, that's really what most of us, even those people, some of us will be doing the freelancing bit from Upwork. We really we are going to. I mean, there are challenges that we do face. Um, I'm a driver and I can't with in Nairobi entrepreneur. Yeah, true. You can try when you're driver. I have some skill, but I want to boost it, and I have a freelancer account, but how to use it needs some facilitation. That's really true. This is Kang Mading. He said that he have some skill, but you need some boosts on the skills, and that's really what we're really going to discuss some of this one on how can you start monetizing your skill for freelancing, because the online market is really high. So yeah, we can now move to the demands that no most of which is really in high demand in the freelancing journey. So the number one is writing and content creation. This is not us, or like we just said on a template. It's a report from top freelancing platform like Upwork and Fiverr. They rank like writing and content creation. Like if you enjoy writing, you can work on blog, SEO content, product description, and even script writing. For graphic design and video editing, if you really enjoy visual content in high demand, they're always there. Customer support, data entry, transcription, web development, and coding. So here's a tip that we have for you. Like if you want to start with, you can always start with what you know and improve as you grow for you to, for you to proceed from there. I think yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, so I am going to stop from here, and I'll give our next speaker a time for him to proceed from the following slide, from the top freelancing demand. And yeah, so I'll welcome Mr. Fazili to proceed from here. Yeah, welcome.
Oh, yes, thank you, Mr. Ramadhani. I think everything is clear from where you started. This webinar is all about freelancing, and this is really what we are talking about today. It means that we are all refugees, or not even all refugees, but we are all digital literate that want to take our financial situation to another level. It means that we have skills, and the problem is how we translate the skills into money, and that is what we are talking about. So I'm going to take from the top freelancing skills that are in demand. And from my background, as I said previously, I'm Vasily Nathaniel. I'm working with Opengates as the CMO, or Chief Marketing Officer. And from my background, I've been in digital skills for 4 years. I have learned a lot. I'm still learning. I have worked as digital trainer, as digital marketer trainer. And I think from my experience, this is a challenge that we are facing as people from remote area, or sometimes people do call us that underserved community, and that is we are not able to access all services that are around. So I have worked with Don Bosco as digital skill trainer that is 2022 and 2023. We have made a lot of progress with the students that I met, and I can see maybe from the participants, I have a lot of them from here, and they are really digital literate. But the problem is how they can get their jobs. So from the top freelancing skills that are in demand and that you can use to get your money online, one, we have the writing and content creation, which is very important. It doesn't require degrees or diplomas in ICT, but these are training that you can start from YouTube or from any other online platform that I'm going to share later on. So, writing and content creation, these types of jobs are, okay, there was a time that I was doing academic writing. Means that there is someone from maybe outside who wants you to do some writing for him, like he's a student at the university, and mostly I was dealing with university students, like those who have done online courses, like University of the People, like from JWL and whatever. There are those writings or like comments that you have to drop in the chat, whatever, and then you get your marks and things of that kind. But you may see someone is very busy and is not able to do all those things that the university is requiring. So he will hire a freelancer to start doing the academic writing for him. Like, let's say that the discussion is all about like let me take an example of something that is real, like writing content about like description. Like they want you to describe something that is maybe a person. That they want you to describe a person, like, okay, there is this white person, he's doing this and this and this. So you have to write a description of everything that he has and whatever things of that kind, which is different from annotation. So maybe the person is not able to do so. So you are the one who can do it for him. That is writing and content creation. You can also write blogs and copywriting. But also there is a graphic design. If you have a little bit of knowledge in Photoshop, in Canva, in Illustrator, or any other graphic design software that you know, you can do logos, you can do branding, you can do social media content. And this is one of the skills that we all have. There is also custom support of virtual assistants. You can work with an organization as a virtual assistant, supporting them with email support, like chat support, administrative tasks, such things of that kind. But also you can do data entry and transcription. Like there was a time that I got a project on Upwork. They shared with me 500 screenshots from a medical service organization. So they told me that we have all these screenshots that we have written by hand. So we want you to write them in a Google sheet. So that is the work that have been assigned to me. But I have faced some challenges that I'm going to share with you later on. But this was the job description that they shared with me. You can also do web development or coding. You can create websites. You can create e-commerce websites and everything of that kind. But also, apart from web development like coding, you can also do something like web designing with WordPress and whatever, which is not that hard for someone who is starting web development. Yeah, but also now, where and how to learn these skills, that is now the problem. And this is an experience that we all have in Kakuma. The problem is that we all have learning centers where we go and learn skills. They are there. But the problem is the top in demand skills that people need maybe from outside the country. Where can you get them? It's good that you can get them from the centers that we have in Kakuma, even in Nairobi. But also there are also other platforms where you can go and learn the same skills that you need. And these platforms are like Coursera. Coursera is a platform where you can learn skills. But also there's a possibility you pay for those courses, but also there's a possibility that you can audit the course. It means that you will have access to all the content, but you will not have access to the certificate if you are going to the free plan. But also there are some institutions that help students register on Coursera. You will get your free certificate. You get everything, different courses that you want from their professional courses like certificates. And yeah, there is this institution called INSO in Kakuma too. So the institution do offer like scholarships to students to enroll on Coursera, get their skills, but also get their certificate. It means that the university pays for every course that you take on Coursera, which is another opportunity for us to learn these skills from distance. There is no requirement like you have to move from your home to the center to go and learn those skills, but you can join the platform from where you are and start learning. And you will get your certificate and it will be sent to you through email. But also there is YouTube, as Mr. Ramazan has already said, like YouTube has become another university for some of us. We have learned a lot of skills from there. Yeah, you can also watch tutorials from there to upskill yourself in graphic design, web, freelancing basics, like copywriting and all those things. There is also Khan Academy. Yeah, you can also apply courses from there. We also have Google Digital Garage. You can also learn some courses from there, which is uh, another advantage for us who don't have fully access to those um, institutions like universities. But also there is we also have the refugee focused digital skills program. Like in Kakuma, we have different NGOs, we have CBOs, we have clubs that offer digital skills. There is the Bosco, there is SAS Center, there is RAI, formerly known as SAVIC. There is Arupe. We have a lot of those institutions that give digital skills in Kakuma. If you have never tried any, These are, I'm talking to people who maybe you are not aware of what is happening, but these are different institutions, and there are a lot of them in Kakuma. In Kalobeye, we have Kalobeye for Refugee Life. Yeah, yeah, in Kalobeye, I've already covered. We have Kalobeye for Refugee Life, which is also giving digital skills. We also have the Global Innovation Value, which also gives digital skills. There are a lot of them. Now, we also have some other platform where you can, at least you can cover some cost in order to get access to the courses. Like we have the Udemy and Skillshare. These courses, it's not like they are so expensive for you to have access to them, but it's just some little money that you can pay, and then you have a full package of a course that you can learn within a short period, and you get your skill and start bidding for jobs. I hope everyone can see the presentation. If you can't see, just drop us a comment in the chat, and then we see and we can help you. We also have the edX and Allison, which also we have free courses, and we also have a paid one. From Allison, you can also get some skills from there. Digital skills are everywhere on Allison Academy. But also we have local digital training programs, which is a refugee-focused initiative from NGOs and community organizations that are, yeah. So those are some of the institutions where you can learn digital skills from. We know that there is a very high demand in those that need these digital skills. But the problem is the institutions are not enough to accommodate all of us. That's why I'm talking about the online platforms, which are not limited. You can be there thousands of people doing the same thing, and the site can never be filled. So you can go to Coursera, you can go to YouTube, you can go to Udemy, you can go to Allison. Those are a different platform where you can learn these digital skills. As long as you don't have enough money to invest in your studies, by now we understand that we are all facing the challenges, the financial challenges, but you can start with free resources. Like on YouTube, you don't have to pay for YouTube in order to access the resources on that platform. There is no need. You can just go to YouTube and start with videos and watch tutorials, and then this is how you grow your skills. Now, let us talk a bit of the skills and the mindset of a successful freelancer, which is also very important for us. You know that we are all freelancers, and there's some attitude that we have to take to go about it. Like, let's say when you start your freelancing career, and this is the common mistake that we always make, is that you have just learned the basics of computer, and then you start directly bidding for jobs. Let's say that you have just completed a basic class in ICT, and then you're applying for like web design or web development jobs. Of course, if you get accepted for that job, how do you do it? And that is the problem. Just like we are going to release a platform, and then you bid for a job, and the job maybe you're not able to do it. That is another problem. And let us just talk about the mindset of a successful freelancer. And we have just said that freelancing is more than just skills. It's about the right mindset that we should have in order to be successful in this world. Now we are going to talk about key habits of successful freelancers. One is self-discipline, which is very important. As a freelancer, you need to have this self-discipline to set schedule and to also meet deadline and manage your time effectively, which is very important. We should have that project management skills with us. Like let's say that there is a project that you have been given by a client, and you have to submit it on Friday. Friday reaches, you are in other things. You don't even care about the project. And the deadline has already passed. After 2 or 3 days, you come back to the client and say, okay, the project I've already completed, let me submit to you. You should at least get organized and see how you can meet the requirements of the client. On each and every platform, the client do specify like, I need this project to be completed before this time. And this is how people are working right now. Let's say that I need a poster before Friday because I know that I will post it on Saturday or on Friday so that maybe the event will take place on Monday, and then you submit to me the poster, let's say on Friday of the other week. How do you want me to pay? And you have not met the deadline that we have set. So we have to be self-disciplined, but also continuous learning. We should just understand that we are in a world where innovation is taking place and things are changing every single day. And that is what was there yesterday will not be the same as what will be there the following day. It means that we need to learn and learn and learn every day, but also resilience and patience. We have to be patient. Not just like I have bidden for some jobs, but I never got it from 1 month or 2 months or even a year. And then you give up like, okay, I'm not going to take this anymore because I'm not getting any clients, whatever. Just be patient. It will come on its own time, but also show professionalism. Communicate clearly, deliver quality work, and build strong client relationship, but also adaptability. You should be open to learning new tools, platforms, and to meet the client's need. That is it. But also we have to be financial discipline, which is also another very important point. Like we have to plan about our income, save for slow period, and also manage our payments wisely. Let's say that you have gotten just $1,000 from, okay, $100 from a client, and then you just consume everything. The following day you have another meeting with another client, but you can't even afford 20 MBs or something like 500 megabytes to join the call and discuss with the client, which is not important. Now, what do you think can the skills that do you have that can be turned into freelancing? What are the different skills that you have that you can turn into freelancing? Now we are going to just do an activity. We want to hear from you. We want to get different skills that you have. Just write for us in the chat and tell us what are the different skills that you have and that can be translated into freelancing from what we have just said. If you can speak good English, you can do translation. If you are good at typing, you can do typing jobs. You can do data entry. So now the floor is open and the chat is there. We just want to hear from you. Just write anything that you want, that you think it is a skills that you have and that can be turned into freelancing. We'll be happy to read your messages in the chat. Let me read from the first person. Yes, there is this data mining, scrapping, data entry, data annotation, and virtual assistant is very good. That is from Tito. Very good. Yes, we also have Stephen, who said, I have skills of video editing, translation, and even writing both content or stories or blogs. By the way, these are different skills that people are looking for outside there. And there are those YouTube content creators or social media content creators who need people like you, bro, like Mdogo Steven, to do video editing. There is also data annotation, web design, web development, and graphic design, which is also good. That is from Jam. We also have sales manager. Yeah, Hamza said she can be a sales manager, which is also very good. And this is one of the skills that people are looking for. There is also uh, Apple, who said graphic design, data entry, content creation, transcription, web page development. This web developer is also a content creator. We also have translation, data entry, subtitles. Yes. We also have subtitles, which is also very important. There are those content creators who create videos, but also they need someone else to come up with subtitles to the videos. Yeah. Great. These are different skills that people have in this group, and we are ready to go. I think if there is any job about data entry, we have people who can do it. If there is any job about web development, we have people who can do sales. There are people who can do all these jobs that have been stated above.
That's really amazing, and I've seen wonderful experience people like in translation, data entry, and subtitles. So these are already like three different method. I mean skills that you can earn from. So this is Dal. Um, Hamza. Oh, Hamza, you have pretty much skills. So like your driver, sales manager. You're really experienced person, yeah. Um, so literally, I've seen like, and I can really see that there are many people more than the skill that you have mentioned here. I truly believe deep inside there are more than that what you have mentioned here. You have literally more than that. So yeah, and I really believe that we can all take time to go and see where we can improve and also like upskill ourselves. There's nothing wrong with that upskilling, and also try to see the trend, huh? Because we have all noticed that there's AI coming, yeah. So you should always try to see what field is not going to be easily replaced by AI, and which you can always monetize from. Yeah. So next we have our speaker. This is Mr. Zakaria. He's a experienced freelancer, as he mentioned before. So he's going to share us his real freelancing story, the challenges that he faced, some advice that he has to new freelancers or people who might have some skills, but like his full experience that he has been facing. Yeah. So I will leave the floor to Mr. Zakaria to share with all of us his experience. Welcome, Zakaria.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Madani, for this opportunity. And I hope today we all learning together and we are experience good things to our colleagues. So the aim of this webinar is just to come up together and see what we can do as success. So my just want to make short about my story and where I am up to now as a freelancer. You know, when I started this journey, it was not easy because when you remember that time, it was those things of AI and so many things was not there. So we just struggling from the scratch. Even the issue of internet bundles to get bundles, it was very hard. But you know, I just hope, and because I was having a dream to become someone in the society and helping the community, because I have something in mind and determine I have to do that. So I just make more effort on it and work on it. So there is a center here at SAR Center whereby I was learning coding because someone approached me and told me that we have a coding class which is going on at SAR Center. So if you are interested, you can join and learn. I say, okay, why not? Let me join this. Then I joined the course. It's whereby my journey started there because I was like, we are starting the course around 3, and I'm already at the center around like 10 or 12, something like that. So when I got there, I have my laptop and I started doing some research. I'm going to YouTube to like to see some videos like graphic design people, how they do designing. And then after that, there is a good platform whereby you can go and learn, which is LinkedIn, a professional website where like hundreds of millions of people are are there. So I put more effort there and learning because there is a place where you can learn skills. You have a LinkedIn Premium. Yeah, even if it's free, there's some features that you can get there, you can learn. So I make more effort there and learn and learn and learn and learn and learn. So it was not easy because at that time I was not having a laptop, but I just have a time to have a laptop for a few minutes while I was in, I just was at the center. So when I am the center, I practice, I go to YouTube, and I learn the skills. So, and that one give me the opportunity up to now where I am because I sacrifice my time and consistency, and you have to learn new skills as the AI it arises. So you have to do more research as a freelancer. So it's just a short experience that wanted to share with you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, that's Mr. Zakaria on the mic, and he has shared with us his experience from where he started freelancing, like learning without a gadget, until how he is today. Yeah, so yeah, now I want to like to throw this question to us. Like, what the heck is OpenGate? Is this another CBO, another RLO? Why, I mean, how are they going to help freelancers gain or work online? And how are they going to assist us in getting remote job, right? So these are the questions that you might be asking yourself. So what's the point? Or I mean, what's really OpenGate is doing? Like, what is it? And this is whereby I would like to introduce to you uh, Opengates. But before I go there, I just want to confirm that uh, all of us can see my screen so that I can take you through Opengates, the platform, and then, just talk like 1, 2, 3 things about it as we move forward. Now, can we all see my screen? You can just drop in the message in the chat if you can see it. Yeah. Yes, there is a thumbs up. Anyone else who is facing a challenge, or maybe he's not seeing, so that I can do something? So it seems like it's visible. Okay, that's great. Now, most of us know some freelancing. If you have been in the freelancing space for quite good days, or maybe you heard of it before, you will know that freelancing has its own specific platform. This can be, some people know Upwork, some people know Fiverr, some people know, there are lots of platforms that do this thing. So OpenGate is more than a freelancing platform. So most of the time, at the moment we have this platform, opengates.app. So it's a freelancing platform which is aiming to remove all the barriers that refugee freelancers do face. So this includes documentation, like For those who have done freelancing on Upwork, they know that there's some time they do request some passport. Like, and most of us do not have access to passport or maybe driving license. And I have a friend who once worked on a gig on Upwork, with a specific client. But when it came to payments, to verify his account with PayPal and Upwork, there was a bit of confusion between the documentation that he provided. He provided a refugee ID, but it was not acceptable by the platform. And this is where we came up and created Opengates. So we want to assess to make it accessible to talent and empower refugee skills to scale the business or clients. So this is it. You can just go to opengates.app and sign up. So I'm just going to create to sign up an account, a dummy account that I'm going to delete right after this session. So if you go to opengates.app and then sign up as a freelancer, so there are three ways that someone can join. So you can join as a client, as an organization, or as a freelancer. In this case, I'll create an account as a freelancer, and then I'll put my username. I will use let me type it real quick. I'll say John Doe. John Doe. I'll use username of John the D. Okay, I'll use at least my email address. John the D. Okay, that's the right one. Put a date of birth. Just put a random one. 0406. Nope. Yeah. And then select 2004, for example. Okay. I'll select my gender and then I'll put my passcode. So I'll put a random one as the okay, and then I'm just going to write it once more. If I remember it, I'll just copy this one. I'm really bad at remembering passcode. Yeah, so I will create the account. So after I create the account, we'll be redirected to a certain page as a new freelancers, and this is normally going to take me to the my account page so that I can fill my information, right? So as you can see here, I have to fill my personal information, the billing that I want to add if I'm going to receive with M-Pesa payment or banking address. So I'll just start from the personal information here. So on this field, you can update your email address, update your phone number. You can put the hobbies and interests that you do have. And if you wish to delete your account or deactivate it with that field over there. And we have this education, billing method. It's really advisable for you to fill this one. And then we have education. On this education side and certificate, you're just going to fill out the experience, the education level that you do have, the high school diploma, and yeah, all of those things. And then you'll see the experience field, where you're going to add the experience, the skills that you do have. And I'll really appreciate if we all can, fill this form. And it's going to help us to boost our profile. So you can just put any photo. Like, I'll really suggest if you put a professional one on this profile over there. And then, yeah, so OpenGate, apart from being a freelancing platform, and if you go on this one, you'll see we have a dashboard, we have a tasks page, we have opportunity, we have network, and then we have messaging, all right? So it's more than just working, that kind of stuff. So I'll move to, I'll request you, after you filling this thing, I'll advise you to go on the dashboard, for example. So on this dashboard over here, you are going to see some information about you, like how the percentage level of your profile completion, the task which you have applied for. If there is none, you'll see no task applied for. And yeah, so this is the dashboard. So this dashboard is mainly for, displaying with the task you applied for, the project which you're working on. and all those stuff. Because it's a new account, there's not much data to display here. And then over here, we normally have a financial data, which shows you how much you have earned a specific time and a period. Yeah, those kind of stuff. And then we have the tasks page, right? So on this task page, at the moment, you might see that there's still low number of jobs posted on the platform. And this might be from directly from Opengate, and also Solidarity Initiative for Refugee has also tried to post some gigs on the platform. You can always search for a job. And here's whereby you'll see all the tasks which you can bid for. We call them tasks, not just jobs, right? You can also filter them in terms of verified jobs, those which are verified. And whenever you see a post on the Opengates, please always ensure it is in blue and mark it as verified, which payment verified means that it's already been paid when it was posted. So we highly recommend people to apply for jobs which have been paid for. But if you want to, give a shot to the risk, we can always try uh, pay and verified payment as well. You can always select by range, if it's a full-time, a part-time, or one-time project, entry-level, mid-level, or seniority. Apart from tasks, we also do have opportunity. Now, when we started Opengate, we actually started as an opportunity sharing platform, whereby we wanted to make it easy for freelancers to have access to new opportunities on the market. Okay, so if there is let's say a scholarship opportunity, if there is a skill training opportunity, there's a fellowship, they will all be posted on the platform by different organization and by different account, including even you as individuals. All right, so here are the number of posts that can be posted here, and you can always share your which you have. So we have jobs, scholarship, opportunity training, fellowship, um, events, and also grants. There are many, many more opportunities that you can see, like there are quite good number of them. And we always keep in the community, always keep updating, and we can even invite you if you have a certain job opportunity to apply, to share with your team, with your colleague, or with the refugee community. It's always encouraged to share within our network on Opengates. Yeah, so that's the second bit of Opengates. Not only opportunity sharing, but also freelancing. All right. Now, next, what I'd like to discuss more, it's maybe how can you apply for a gig. So I'll get back to the task page. Okay. So some of these jobs over here, they are already like a month ago, but I'm just going to take you through it on how to apply for it. So for example, if on this stats page, I'm just going to click on one of it. Okay, like this transcription, or maybe this enumerator needed for Solidarity Initiative for Refugee. So you will see the task description over here. This is the title, the description, and then the body or the content of the Opengate. Of the task. And you can always see how many people have applied for, but you won't see who applied for that job. You can apply for it. So when you click on apply for this task, you will be redirected on a page whereby you're going to fill in some of your details, like uh, proposal. Okay, it's more like a proposal. You'll see the task description, the cover letter. It's always recommended to always include a cover letter. If you do have some documents that can boost your chances of applying it, always apply and then click on submit after filling the cover letter and the attachments. Yeah. So we do have support team which is always going to guide you guys on that. And we also have a networking phase. Whereby you can always network with people on the platform in terms of getting connection. So you can connect to your fellow colleagues, learn more about them, and keep the energy going on the platform. Yeah, so that's pretty much of Opengate. Now, if you want to know more of Opengate and maybe you wish to know, because we don't want only to have freelancing. There's a lot of things that we want to accomplish and also solve problems in the freelancing market for refugees. For example, if you navigate to the about.opengates.com, and I'll just drop the link in the chat so that for you to go through, you can learn what we do, who we are, the technology that we want to do, for example. So we also want to have like the platform, a workspace, a learning platform, and also like an AI, and all of this one, they are pretty coming soon, just currently under development. Yeah. So I'm just going to copy this link. What have I done? Copy this link and then I'll drop it in the chat for you guys to, to learn more of Opengate. Oh, Fazila has already dropped it. That's really amazing. Yeah, so that's much of Opengates. Now, I would like to open the discussion forum and also the question and answer. Like, we really appreciate that you can really bring up any question that you feel like you do have, and this has to be related with freelancing, also maybe Opengates, and yeah. So the flow is open. Feel free to unmute your microphone now so that you can just raise hand or just drop it in the chat. And yeah, we'll give it yeah, we have Mr. Kambale. Yes, Kambale. Please. Yeah. Mr. Kambale, you can now unmute your microphone, and then we move to Ball after Kambale for Q&A. You can unmute your microphone, please. It seems like Mr. Kambale is having trouble with his mic. So Ball can come as will Mr. Kambale is trying to resolve
No,
his.
I think I'm okay now because
okay,
I was unable to unmute. I don't know what's wrong.
Okay.
So by the name I'm Desaiki Bell, working as a project manager at one of the CBO here in Kakumawan. It's called Season of the Time Media Production. And my question about the freelancing, I think for us freelancers, the big challenge that we have are two. First of all, it's about the verification of IDs. And the second one, it's about the KRA pin. So how this platform handle that case that can permit us to do the work and get our gain or our money from it? That's my simple question.
I believe you said that your first question was the documentation and also how we can earn from the platform, right?
That is it.
Okay. Now, to answer your question, like the documentation bit, it's really what motivated and pushed us to come up with this platform, because when it comes to verifying one person's account on maybe Upwork or Fiverr, it really becomes hard for refugee with the documentation that you do have. Like the refugee ID that we have, it's not recognized by many platform, like Fiverr, Upwork. They normally reject the refugee ID if in the manifest, for example. The same applies to LinkedIn. Now, beside that, there is also the payment system. PayPal, for example, it's what Upwork does. They integrate the system with PayPal, and if your payment is being connected with PayPal, when you want to withdraw it via M-Pesa, you must have a valid passport. And it's also become a challenge both sides. So that's why Opengates comes up. First of all, we want to complete the platform thing. And then, as we are speaking right now, we are also trying to build um, a payment gateway similar to PayPal, which is going to really make it easy for refugee to even have virtual virtual credit cards, like can be your virtual equity bank card with Visa or MasterCard, which you can use on on Opengates, and also on your business or maybe your personal stuff. Okay, so we want to finish up with the freelancing bits. So there is the only documentation that will be required for verification on the platform. You can submit your ID, your refugee ID, just going to matter to see if you're a real person or not. So yeah, and in terms of the working bits, Opengates is really trying to connect with many companies, because having a platform is one thing, but having jobs on the platform, it's another thing. So we really have to commit also to find jobs for freelancers on the platform. And as we are speaking right now, we are building a partnership with a German company, um, which is really trying to reach out to companies in that country, which are going to outsource jobs from that country and bring it on Opengates. And that's what we are trying to aim on. But beside that, we're also trying to reach out to many CSR organization or company which can also provide jobs. So we are trying to build jobs in the market on the platform, and also we are planning also to have a payment system. But for now, the payment will be sorted within pay. I mean, Opengates, not PayPal. Yeah. So the documentation barrier is what we are aiming to remove. Yeah. So yeah, we're not going to use PayPal, as Jackson Paul is trying to answer that. So yeah, I believe I've answered your question. Is not yet. No, we are already operating. Yeah, we are already operating. But if we want to bring clients on the platform, we also need to have freelancers who are going to do the jobs on the platform. So that's what we want to finish up first. We have freelancers who have very good accounts and also who have very well documented profile, and then we now bring the jobs to the platform. So their platform is operation. Yeah, thank you. We now move to Bol. Yeah, so Bol, you can unmute your microphone, and welcome.
Hi, thanks for the chance given. Yeah, I have seen the platform is really phenomenal, and I just have a question to ask. My first question is, are we really having a client? So let's say, as now I have to register myself on the platform, and I'm looking for a client. Are a client ready in the platform, or that is a process ongoing to get client on the platform?
And that's a really nice question, Mr. Ball over there. Yeah. So as I've just said before, having the platform is one. And if you really want to attract more and more clients on the platform, we do have some on the platform. It's not like they are not there. But having well documented and profiled accounts, it's going to boost the platform and also increase your potential of gaining a clients on the platform. So yeah, so for now they're there. It's only that it's becoming difficult for us to market the refugee community while there's no refugee community within the platform. Yeah, so clients are there, but the profile of freelancers is not. It's just what the challenge that we are facing, and we are trying to resolve. Yeah. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Mr.
Thank you.
Ball.
Yeah.
I hope we have answered your question before we move to Kang.
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Yeah. So welcome, Kang, for your question. You can unmute your microphone before you speak. You are still muted. As he's unmuting, so Samuel has asked if when does this platform system begin? It's working as of now. Yeah, it's really functional. As you can see, the demo which I presented, it's operating. Yeah, as Samuel is trying to unmute his microphone, I think we'll just give a chance to Mr. Shabani to also ask a question. Yeah, so Mr. Kang tried to fix, and then yeah. So Shabani, welcome. The floor is open. We are unable to hear you. Oh, okay.
Yes. Hello. Yes.
Hello.
I'm Shaban Sunza Emmanuel from Kalobeye. Thank you for this opportunity to join this opportunity. My question is about how, but because I'm very my question is how can I start, because I was late, and I need to know more how can I start to create those things in the freelance and the Opengate. We can
True.
repeat me for yes.
Yes. Yeah. So if you want to access the platform, you can. I'm just Mr. Fazil is going to drop the link on the chat to register your account as a freelancer, and you're just going to. It's a very simple platform. You're just going to fill your details, and then we'll always be sending you notification when there is a new post or maybe new gig or task posted on the platform. Maybe Fazili can just assist me dropping the link. And also we're going to share this meeting video because it's pre-recorded, and we'll drop it in the platform for you to on maybe YouTube and also our social media pages for you to go through. Yeah. So as I said, you just navigate to opengates.app and you are going to fill your information. Yeah. So Mr. Jackson here is asking, how easy is Opengates and other platform? So Opengate is really straightforward. Yeah, we are trying to make the experience first of all easy and simple for everyone to access the platform. Now, it doesn't have any complication, like just straightforward. Reads instruction, and you can always try. And in case if you tried, you're facing some challenges, just reach out to the support team, or you can email me, and we'll be always ready to assist you or one of our team member to be there for us. Yeah. Well, and then Mr. Tito is asking, I have joined Opengate about a month now, and I can't find any new jobs. So I don't know if they are regular posting or advertising the jobs. That's really true. And we have, honestly speaking, we have tried to reach out to many potential clients would provide decent jobs, not just small tasks. But they always tell us this, Mr. Ramazani, yeah, your platform is good, but we can't find any potential freelancers on the platform. The reason was why you can find, like, we don't see any details, like why should we choose this one over the other one? Like, we have came to learn that we have freelancers on the platform, and I can really assure you, we have a good number of them. But when it comes to profile, and we have even tried to reach out via email to update your profile accounts, um, it's really becoming difficult to sell you guys because of the profile that they are there. So good platform, but not detailed profile. Yeah, so that's really why we want to have these continuous webinars to guide you. Mr. Mike Jackson, your mic is open, so you can answer it. I mean, you can raise a question. All right, seems like you are having difficult. Now, we have Abdul Main. Okay, KP says, I cannot edit my profile like uploading my work, experience, and education. For this, okay, can you please share with us your email address, maybe phone number, and then we'll reach out and then we see how we can troubleshoot this one. Mr. Abdulrahman, you can just text me, yeah, and then we'll see how we can fix this. Seems like it's a platform issue, or maybe if it's not, we'll see how we can resolve this. Jamlock says trying to create an account, but that's what I'm getting. Sign up failed. Please try again. Mr. Samuel Jamlock, also do kindly reach out to our support team, or you can even reach out to me, and we'll see how we can fix this one. What are the recommendation? This is Kambale. Yeah, so the recommendation that they provided to us is just to have a well-documented profile, which have experience and all the things, so they can validate and then find choose from there and then give offer. Tito said share the email with us, and I had some challenge for editing profile. Yeah, so Fazili, can you please assist me sharing the support email and also maybe my email, maybe yours, for this one? Mr. Jamlock, are you still trying to? Oh, you're on mute. We have Jackson. Jackson, please, you can now unmute your microphone and say something. Jackson? Fazil, you also share the support team. Okay, Jackson is like is not able. Mr. Kang, I mean, welcome, eh? Kang, also you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. So I was having a problem of signing up before with this app, but I'm here with Fazili, so he will help me after the meeting later on. So thank you. I think so. Yeah. So thank you. I think you can help me.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, thank you.
Have you mentioned something? I think I didn't hear you.
Okay. I think you can hear me now.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So I was saying I have when I was trying to log to sign up with the app, the Opengate. So I have experienced some difficulties, which it was saying that your sign up has failed. So, but luckily I'm here with Mr. Fasili. So he assured me that after the meeting, so he will do the necessary things so that I can also get in. So that was a question I was to ask about when I raised my hand before.
Okay, that's really amazing. Yeah, we're always there to support you. In case I think Fazil is going to assist you and resolve that. If there is no other question. Yeah, I really appreciate if those are all. Oh, so Samuel, the validation portfolio. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by, I mean, Mr. Kamale, by the validate portfolio, but I think you can just sign up on the sign up page. You're going to see the instruction on what to fill. Yeah. So thank you guys for your questions and interest. Now I'm going to open the floor for Mr. Axon from Calibre Initiative for Better Life to have some word with us on how Kifobli is supporting refugee youth in the digital job space. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is Axo Kaposho, working with Kalobe Initiative for Better Life. And the Kalobe Initiative for Better Life is a refugee-led organization based in Turkana West, Kalobe settlements. By very soon it will be called Kalobe Municipality, don't worry. This is a great opportunity for all of us youth who are in this digital space, seeking for remote work and on-site work. And as the platform which were there before, we've been giving us a hard time to log in, to access jobs, and even to get paid. I think this one will break those boundaries, and this one will be it will be fit for all of us refugees and even other people who are not refugees. As the platform is designed, I think this platform, it is inclusive with both people who are here and who are not there, like people who are in other countries. And as the platform have the learning pathways and also the networking area, I think nothing will be very hard. And this is I can see this is the specific things which this platform has and other platform don't have. As we said first in the introductions, a freelancer is someone who have a given skills. That skills, maybe you can learn the skills or not, you born with that skills. It is already skills. And some of the organizations or some people do say skills is wealth. Whenever you have a skills, it means you already someone, you are a boss. And then to break this dependency that refugees have in the minds and in the really living life, I think freelancing can break those barriers, dependence, and going to self-dependency. Generating income nowadays, it is not something easy. Our organizations we have here around, they cannot be able to give all of us the incentive jobs and even paying all of us youth who have the skills or who want to join those organizations. But whenever there is a remote work, I think the remote work have a capacity to accommodate everyone who has the skills, because skills are different and the organization will be different. And then as long as the person will be able to deliver the skill they have and to transform it to economic generation. So Kalobe Initiative for Better Life is one of this platform which are supporting refugees to be self-reliant. As we are training youth in digital marketing, graphic design, and web development, mostly according to the area where we are, the resources which we have. We decided to train the web development using the template which were being made before by using Wix and WordPress. And I think some of the organizations or companies all over the world, sometimes they look for WordPress developer, front end, the web designers. And that is what we have seen is a market that it is now in the world. We also train the same youth in digital marketing, in graphic design. And in graphic design, we normally use the same things we had. We started with Canva. go with Adobe and Adobe Illustrator. And there is some who see that the schools cannot teach us everything. They went up to the next level and search for their own learning, and they are now able to do InDesign and other things that even as we don't know, but they are doing it in the class, like 3D design that I don't know, but them they know. And then after that, we transition them to the job markets by we are now having our hub is ready here, whereby it will be equipped with laptops and some desktop, and whoever has skills, the skills that we have said, will be coming there to work online. For example, some of the youth now they are facing the problem of accessing devices and internet. Those youth, after securing your work at Opengates, we also have a place, a room, which is quite well equipped with devices and internet. Then you can come here and do your gig. After finishing, you have to go home. And if you have to come next time, you have to come if you have a gig. Then also, we are also building a platform which is Reimar. Reimar is an e-commerce that refugees will be managing, and Reimar is an e-commerce that will be helping people to shift their product from one place to another place, in the camp to outside the camp. And we have done some shipments. Last year we did 4 shipments to USA and 1 in Germany. And but the platform were not that professional, and we took it, the developer, and now they are to the last level of developing that platform. And after the platform, when the platform will be back to us, the organization, only people who have skills of managing that platform will be working in that platform. So we'll be managing the products, we'll be registering the client, and also will be monitoring the progress and also the order on the platform. Lastly, we are trying to see on how our alumni will generate income through the stakeholders we have around, like organizations, business people around us who don't have the platform where they can sell their business, where they can market their businesses. For example, you see someone has a big shop which is worth than 1 million, but the person don't have any platform where he can market his business. He has the specific business which is not maybe in Kakuma, but we have them in Kalobe. But people in Kakuma, they don't know. Why? Because you don't have any channel of marketing your business. Then our freelancers will have that work of developing or creating those platforms like Facebook. Create a Facebook and be the manager of that Facebook, and you will be paying monthly. Have a LinkedIn of a shop like Sultani, like Maisfin. Maisfin don't have even a WhatsApp page, a TikTok page, or Instagram. You see, then our alumni will be there to ensure that some businesses, some business people who need to market their business to go abroad, to start generating income through the marketing. So those people will be there to develop that platform and to manage that platform. Managing platform, it's me. The person will be going there to take the good picture, edit picture, and then he upload on the platform. And then after maybe someone can give an order, and that person will direct or send a message, or they have a discussion with the clients, and that is what we could call sell. And also we have another component of generating some advertisement. You know, now the organizations, even to create a poster, another advertisement, they normally go to Nairobi. Designing a logo, designing anything, they normally call people from Nairobi to do that. Why? Because they don't know our existence. But whenever we have people who are competent, who have skills, who can prove their skills in different capacities, I think they will believe and they'll trust in us and they'll give us those opportunities. So as I'm wrapping up, my last point is to advise everyone who want to be a freelancer, because a freelancer, it means someone can do any job. It can be online or on-site. Firstly, have a profile with a professional picture. Secondly, have a portfolio which states what you do and your previous job that you have completed. And lastly, you can have a communication skills and respect.
Thank you so much, Mr. Axel, for the wise advice and also sharing what Kifobli is doing for the refugee community. Yeah, that's pretty nice work that you guys are doing over there. Now, we're now going to move to our final speaker, who is Manahil, the assist programs at Solidarity Initiative for Refugee, and he's just going to have some few words for us, or how Solidarity Initiative for Refugees is empowering refugees through the digital skills that they provide at their center. Welcome, Ms. Manahil.
Okay, thank you so much, Ramazani, and I just hope everyone can hear me from where I am. Yeah, just to briefly tell you what Solidarity Initiative for Refugees is doing for this youth in the digital space. I could briefly say my colleague Ramazani has almost mentioned everything before, but just a quick one and from my own program's perspective, I'd like to give you an overview. Okay, just to tell what Solidarity Initiative for Refugees is, it is a refugee-led organization, and its aim is to empower refugees and local communities through education, digital skills training, and livelihood programs. And the goal is to enhance access to quality education and dignified employment opportunities for displaced communities. That's an overview of what Solidarity Initiative for Refugees is. Now, um, to to speak on how Solidarity Initiative for Refugees is helping youth with digital skills, we run several programs on digital skills. First of all, we have the computer basic trainings, the advanced digital training, and we also have the aspect of mentorship and remote work opportunities. We also have another aspect of connected learning and higher education. Now, I would purposely like to focus on the mentorship and remote work opportunities. Now, that has been helping youth in so many different programs that's focusing on the digital economy trainings. Basically, on the programs such as the Advanced ICT, we train on front-end development, and we also have an aspect of digital marketing where we train young women as well as young men. And after the trainings, we transition them to mentorship, and that's how we get our beneficiaries getting linked to job opportunities that are available out there. Now, that's how Solidarity Initiative for Refugees has been helping. And the reason as why this Opengates was basically built because we found out at Solidarity Initiative for Refugees, most of the times we train beneficiaries and or youth, but a challenge happens on the documentation. And other times because you have a refugee document, you won't be able to access some platforms. Most of the times, the accounts to that particular beneficiaries are restricted because of not having a verified document. So what Opengates is going to do is it's going to act as a friendly space for refugees or the beneficiaries who have the passion to freelance, but they have this refugee documentation that sometimes do not allow them to pursue what they intend. Yeah, I think that's in a nutshell, that's what Solidarity Initiative for Refugees is doing for you in Kakuma. Um, and
Thank you
Solidarity
so much,
Initiative for Refugees in
Manahail, for that brief overview of what you guys at do. Now, there is this question that many organizations and maybe individuals do ask themselves when it comes to supporting the freelancing community, mostly the refugee one. So, and also we also have that question, even though we might have some data from different research and also some other FGDs that we might be doing, it's really difficult to know every pinpoint what people do have. Now, I'll really appreciate if you guys can tell us your thoughts. What's the biggest challenge that refugees face, freelancers face? Like this can be more access to digital skills training, is a way to connect with freelance job opportunities, a better payment and financial inclusion option, a stronger mentorship and career guidance, anything related to the challenge that the freelancing community be facing globally, not just in Kakuma. So yeah, the floor is open. You can drop it a chat, or you can just raise your hand to speak out to everyone. Yeah, so the floor is open. If you like anything, I mean, most of the challenge that you might be feeling deep inside, yeah, share it with us, and I will be more than happy to hear it. Yeah, welcome. So we have one person, name has not been notified. He says that the lack of mentorship, true. Because transitioning from skilling to, from skilling to job, it's kind of a different thing. We can have a skill, but we might not know how to monetize it. And I fully agree with you, even though I don't know your name yet, but it's good if you can just drop your name and we can just identify by name. Yeah, that's true. Mentorship is one thing. Any other person who have a different opinion or can endorse one's opinion? Oh, this is Solomon. Yes, thank you, Solomon, for bringing that up. No one else? Okay. We have Philip. It can be lack of connection. True. When you don't utilize the freelancing platform, if you don't really monetize your connection, it's also a big difficult. But that's why we are trying to bring in and like removing all those barriers that people can be facing and making it like that's even our mission. Yeah. So if I might read or maybe state our Open Gates mission, um, it's literally reads like this: we envision a world where every young person, regardless of their background, has an equal chance to succeed. That's what we stand for. And those are the things that we're trying to, to remove on our way. Yeah, so with that being said, if there is no other, I'll really like to appreciate, and if possible, I will welcome all of us guys to maybe unmute our camera so that we can have a screenshot for the meeting. Allow mic fingers. Yeah. So we can all unmute our cameras so that we can have that final bring that tone up close to each other. It is in setup. That's really clear. Yeah, it's optional, but feel free to unmute your microphone. My tablet, my screen's can be a bit dim. Yep. So I welcome the other guy to mute a microphone. So we just have a single screenshot to for our report. I think Mr. Is it Fazili? I've taken the screenshot. All right, wonderful. Thank you, guys. And I believe,
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah, may you please stop sharing so that we get to see everyone?
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Mike is a bit dirty. Ignore it. Oh, Kang, it's you. And then we have Anthony. Some face are familiar here.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
It's
and
okay.
Shabani. Oh, Shabani, habari. Nilikuwa najiuliza this Shabani. Don't I know this guy? Kumbe ni wewe. Our days.
Wow.
Just like you people know each other.
And Samuel as well. We have Jackson, Philip, Thadi. We have also Mukune Rutaha, Benjamin, Pascal. Yeah. Oh, Thadi. I knew you'll make it. How are you? That's amazing. Yeah, I believe the Mr. Marketing Officer have done his job and he did a very nice one. Wonderful. We're now free to unmute our microphone. I would really like to really thank you guys for the time that you have offered to us, listening to what we have to share with you, because we are all in the same mission. We really need to find a way on how we can monetize our skills and remove all the barriers that we do have. So here's what I would like to ask you. Ask, okay? It's not a must, huh? So I would appreciate if you can all sign up on Opengates and just create a freelance profile and try to, add a profile photo and those kind of stuff. And then follow us on our social media, which Mr. The marketing officer, our CMO, is going to share. And join our community on WhatsApp to always be updated. And if you have any question and you want to learn more about us, visit drop an email to that email address over there, visit our website, and we'll always be a step to, to answer and be there for you guys. And just to let you know, the recording will be published on our Facebook page, and also X and LinkedIn, and also YouTube. And I'm also going to share this presentation to everyone who attended to this meeting for you guys to go through it and learn more and more and more. Otherwise, if you have any other burning issue or maybe burning thing, feel free to bring it up and reach out to me and we'll answer that. Other than that, I will say thank you so much. And we are all free now to leave. Bye, guys.
Bye.
But
And the buy thing, it's always kanafanyanga meeting iishe poa. So you all of us you should just say goodbye, to make me feel better.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye, guys.
Thank you, Ramadan.
Yeah. Bye. Have a
Bye,
wonderful
bye.
day. And let's meet us in the other side.
Thank you.
Thank you.